So, I don't do too many reaction videos anymore. That's a lie. I still do way too many of them. But I don't usually react to other YouTubers' content that often anymore. That's a lie. I just react to Moist Criticals. But you'll probably be watching this one first, because that one's probably going to take a hot second longer to upload. So, I can still say that sentence and pretend that I don't do this very often. But Dylbug has uploaded a video, and it's called How to Deal with Criticism, and I feel slightly called out because the description essentially begs me to react to it. So, I guess I'll react to this loser's video. We need more people at YT Davey react, please, maybe. I guess I gotta do it now. I mean, I didn't want to, but I guess I got to now. It's unfortunate, he said please. What can I do? What is there that I can do?
Okay.
I do not think that was the way.
Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I want to talk about listening to people and learning how to accept being criticized.
That jump there was a little strange, but a little bit of background music, that's good.
And self-improvement, for sure. Obviously, getting criticism, depending on what context, is not necessarily a bad thing.
Why is that a changing background?
I'm an artist, and my dad's always given me criticism, and I've really learned to just...
That background just
part of life.
distracts people.
And the reason that I'm saying all of this stuff is because it is very important when you're on self-improvement to learn from others, and when somebody says that you should try do something and it would...
Why does this guy always talk about self-improvement? He's really a one-trick pony.
Take it as an insult, because it's not.
Oh, that's probably because this whole channel's based around that.
The
Okay.
reason that I'm saying this stuff is because when a lot of people...
The Nerf guns! Is that an Alpha Trooper? Yeah, that's an Alpha Trooper. I'm pretty sure. This bit looks strange to me, but I'm sure that's an Alpha Trooper barrel. 12 clip mag, maybe a 10 clip one. Is that a modular stock on the end? I'm sure there's an Alpha Trooper. This here is just distracting me. But I think that's another gun there. Yeah, that's a Nerf rival gun. So that's an Alpha Trooper. That's a Nerf rival pistol. That little one with like the 10 or 12 shots. And this... That's a Modulus. That's a Nerf Modulus ECS 10, I think it's called. I don't know, I'm a bit rusty when it comes to Nerf guns. Very strange art. Put it back to the loopy matrix background.
Quite a large ego, and that can really get in the way of a lot of things. And when you think about it, it's slightly counterproductive, because when you are on self-improvement...
He's got a point. We need to get rid of YouTubers' egos. Next time you see a YouTuber with terrible fashion sense glasses and a beanie on, you need to go into their comment section and say mid.
Don't take it personally, because...
Absolutely take it personally.
To a certain extent, but not in an assault.
There you go. It's personal.
Now, a good example of
Oh, we're back to the really distracting background.
Who is probably like the biggest one, called Hamza.
Who?
I'm not going to go too in depth into it, but I will shout out the guy that made the video about it. I'll give him a shout.
There you go. I was wondering if he was going to put it on screen so that people can see what he's talking about.
Will be way too long, and also I feel like the guy did a better job explaining it, and I don't want to steal his content to gain for myself without
Holding the mic so it's closer to him, that's better. He's edited the video, so that's better.
In conclusion, guys, learn how to take criticism.
Wait, what? Did I miss? Did I miss something? Hold on, go back.
A good example of this is a self-improvement YouTuber who is probably like the biggest one, called Hamza. I'm not going to go too in depth into it, but I will shout out the guy that made the video about it. I'll give him a shout out, and I don't want to go too in depth in that because this video will be way too long, and also I feel like the guy did a better job explaining it, and I don't want to steal his content to gain for myself without giving him credit, because that's a slimy thing to do.
Understandable.
So, in conclusion, guys,
Yeah. Okay, this video is definitely progress. You know, he's edited it better. He's put more preparation into it. He's scripted it to some degree. But the video still says, so guys, this is a video on how to deal with criticism. Sorry, I gotta do this. I gotta do this Dylbug style. Hold on, I need to do this Dylbug style. Let me steal my mic. So guys, if this is a video on how to deal with criticism, just pretend that this beanie is some really fluffy hair. Pretend that I don't have a jumper on, and pretend that I got some big chunky headphones on. You know, I could accomplish this Dylbug cosplay a step further. I could accomplish this cosplay a step further. Chunky earphones, check. Take the glasses off because this guy can see. Jumper off. I gotta roll my shoulders forwards so I don't look as muscular. Okay, that's better. So, guys, this is a tutorial on how to deal with criticism. I want to shout out this guy for making a video on how to deal with criticism. I think it was pretty good. But what's important with criticism is you don't take it personally. Anyway, this in conclusion, how to deal with criticism. You deal with criticism. You know, I think that's just very important. Why is it important? Thank you very much for watching. A like and a subscribe would be really appreciated. That's basically what Dylbug's content is. But in conclusion, Dylbug's video basically just says how to deal with something. Anyway, he still hasn't really told how to deal with criticism. So let me give you some actual advice on how to deal with criticism, because I get plenty of criticism, and I usually have two different responses. My microphone nearly fell off the table. That's not criticism. The first response is the internet troll response. Someone will give me criticism, and I'll just, in turn, mess with them. I'll give them a little womp womp, or even just see how many times I can make them comment on my video to get that interaction up. You know, option one, I just mess with people for my own benefit, either my own entertainment or for the benefit of my channel. Either way it works, and it's pretty funny every time. Option two, how you actually deal with criticism, and probably the healthier way of doing so. You look at what they're saying, you take in what they're saying, you forget about taking it personally as a fellow human being, and you look at it strictly as a business. Look at your YouTube channel like it's an actual project, like it's a job. You look at what they're saying as if they're saying how to improve a job. Think of it like you're a seller on eBay or Amazon. You've just sold your woolly jumper, for example. You've made this woolly jumper and you've sold it to someone, and they've left a review saying that the workmanship is tatty, it's uncomfortable around the cuffs, and it's got a sharp edge around the neck. Do you take it personally and go, oh, they hated my work, I spent hours on that? No, what you do is when you make the next one, you make it out of more comfortable material, you adjust the size on the cuffs so that it's slightly larger and doesn't crush their wrists, and you make sure that you use a different connection around the neck so that you don't have that sharp edge pushing into your chest. And that's exactly what you got to do with YouTube videos. When you get criticism, forget any way of taking it personally. Forget the person-to-person element of it, and think of it like a business. You've got to look at it, look at what they're saying about your video, and change your video to that way in order to basically better appease them. And although this all sounds like I'm saying your content will be terrible and you'll have to keep changing it to your audience forever, sadly that is the reality behind if you want to be a large successful YouTuber. But even if you ignore this all as YouTuber, seller, whatever, if someone criticizes you as a human being, you still don't have to take that personally. Yes, at that point it is as personal as can be. They're directly criticizing your personality traits and flaws. But instead of curling up into a ball and crying about it, you can take in what they're saying. And if it's something which is actually beneficial to you to change, then you focus on changing those bad elements about yourself. You know, the way to deal with criticism is to think of it this way. if someone's willing to tell you what you're doing wrong, they're pointing out to you what you can do better. And if you can change that so that you can do it better, that in turn makes you a better person. And that's what Dylbug's content is trying to do, and what it fails to do because he doesn't script anything. And I don't think Dylbug's mastered the art of coming up with bullshit off the top of your head. I am a professional a professional bullshitter. But my guy Dylbug, my only criticism for you is to cut off the outside world, sit down with a pen and paper or something and just think about the video you want to make, write down all of your thoughts you have on that topic, and then after about 30 minutes of brainstorming that way, you'll have enough thoughts that you can put them together into a script and make a consecutive video that gives good advice, that is thorough, that is detailed, that blends through and will benefit people. Because otherwise I just got to keep memeing him, saying that his videos are just him going, so guys, this is how you can edit these really cool videos. You might need an editing software for this. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to say how to make an editing video, because someone else has already done that, and I don't want to steal their content, but like, if you guys could like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. That's more or less his content, but you know, let's let him still finish his video. Let's let him get that in. Let's let him get that outro in, because there's still about a minute left of the video, so I've given him a little bit of friendly banter. I've given him some genuine advice. I've given you guys some genuine advice. So let's finish the video. What have you got left to say, Dylbug?
Learn how to take criticism. It's nothing personal, you just need to accept that.
Unless it's entirely
And
personal.
when somebody does criticize you, it's probably for a good reason, and you probably needed it anyway. So,
It's a very he's correct in what he's saying, but he says it really harshly that I feel like people could be insulted by that. If someone criticizes you, you were probably trash. You know, you probably deserved it. Change yourself. It comes across so harsh.
Of criticism or any sort of criticism, just listen to it, don't take it personally, and think of it with an open mind, and you should get a lot of things done.
I gotta give him credit, he does give the good advice at the
Hey
end.
guys, this is
Oh no, the mic quality's gone back down.
I just want to say, add something to the video. Obviously, you know, it does depend on the context. If somebody's just saying to you, oh yeah, your video is trash, and they don't give you any help whatsoever, I suppose that's
I
sort of
feel
criticism,
intimidated
but
since
yeah,
he's drawn a lightsaber,
actually
but
trying to help you out, don't be a dick.
I do not have a lightsaber on me. Oh no. I feel intimidated because he's finished this video by drawing a lightsaber at me, and I do not have one to draw back in response. That's a lie. I have 20 lightsabers, I think, but they're all in a box, and I don't know where that box is. I surrender. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. This is Dylbug's advice on how to deal with criticism. He got to the point in the end. It took a while, but we got there. So thank you very much for watching. Check out Dylbug. He sometimes gives advice. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.